Goedemorgen allemaal. That means good morning, everybody. Today I wanted to talk about free time and hobbies. When you're an au pair, depending on the way your family kind of does day to day, depending on the ages of the children, your free time is going to vary, but it's quite likely that you will have a lot of free time. And having a lot of free time and not studying anything or doing, other things that are like regular parts of your day can kind of devolve into Netflix watching, laying in bed, and Netflix watching. So you become very unproductive and kind of unhealthy, both physically and mentally, just because you're not getting out and doing anything. So as an au pair, or anyone who has a lot of free time, it's really, really good to pick up some hobbies. For example, I have been working on this recently. It is a baby blanket for my friend who is having a baby in April. It is almost done. I'm still working on this border around the rest of it, but I like to crochet. And around Christmas time I did a bunch of hats as Christmas presents, and then decided to make this blanket for my friend. So this has been a good thing. I still watch Netflix while I crochet, but at least it gets me doing something productive while I have the sensory entertainment going on. Another thing I like to do while I'm doing household tasks like ironing, or also something that I like to do while I crochet, is instead of watching Netflix, listening to something that is educationally entertaining. For example, listening to podcasts like This American Life, or recently I have discovered iTunes U, and I've started following an Introduction to Psychology class from Yale, so I can listen to those lectures while I iron or while I crochet. So it's good to find those things that will help you be creative, to fill your time wisely with things that are either educational or help you be creative, because as entertaining as Netflix is, it's not going to get you anywhere. And obviously I'm a huge reader and I do spend a lot of my free time reading, but as much as that's going to improve you mentally, it's also kind of a lazy task. Unless you really don't like to read and you're making yourself read, that's good for you, that's good for your brain. But if you're like me and reading is a pleasure, then doing it for a long time just kind of feels like it's like you're indulging yourself too much. So after I finish the blanket, I think I'm going to put crocheting on hold for a while, mostly because it's starting to get warm and there's no more need for crocheted goods. But my next hobby that I'm going to kind of pick up is I'm going to try to learn to play the piano. I've always wanted to learn how to play the piano. I tried when I was little, but I'm really, really good at playing by ear, and that totally threw me off because I wouldn't read the music, and then it was frustrating, and I wasn't wasn't reading music like I was supposed to. I was just going on what I heard. So that was frustrating to me when I was little. So then when I was, a little bit older but still a teenager, that time of really picking up hobbies and trying things out, I was so involved in dance that I was like, why should I try piano? But I really like music a whole lot, and especially classical music, and I think it would just add a level of enjoyment if I could not just listen to it, but be a part of it and play it as well. So I'm going to try to fight my playing by ear urges and try to learn to read piano music and play the piano. And today I kind of got started on that by writing myself out a little note with the guide notes, so I can practice, scales and memorizing those guide notes so I can start to read music. Luckily we do have a piano here in the house. The two younger of my 3 girls take piano lessons. When everyone's off to school and work and everything, the piano is free, and I can hopefully use it to teach myself how to play piano. You may use the piano in the housekeeper's room. You'll be in nobody's way in that part of the house. Speaking of, one of the first things that I would really like to learn how to play is the music from Pride and Prejudice. Now I know that's quite advanced, but hopefully my musicality will help me out a little bit, and I can figure out how to play all those beautiful, beautiful songs by Dario Marianelli, because of course it is my all-time favorite film soundtrack. Alright, I'm going to get back to making this border. Hopefully I can finish this blanket today and give it to my friend. I will see you guys later. Dewey. And as you can tell, YouTube is one of my hobbies as well, making videos, managing my channel, and don't forget that March my goal was to double my subscribers. I'm on the way there, but I still need a little bit to go. So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, share it with someone that you think might enjoy it, or go check out some of my other stuff.